Oh, I can't believe somebody is not playing in the NBA playoffs due to a sprained toe. We talked about this in our last podcast when we were breaking down the last 2 games that happened in the NBA playoffs. And I think you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Darius Garland. And I was about to call him Garius Darlin. That's my apologies. Darius Garland from the Cleveland Cavaliers, who is not playing because of a bruised toe. Or a sprained toe, sorry. Bruised toe is Valanciunas. I'll never forget that either. You gotta be kidding me. Like, we watch a lot of basketball and a lot of hockey. And when you see the injuries that NHL players play through, like, let me just give an example. Hold on, before I even pass out, let me just give an example. If you guys remember from the San Jose Sharks, Joe Thornton, Canadian ice hockey player, was the team captain of the San Jose Sharks, played with a torn MCL. I believe it was a torn MCL. Taped it up just so he could play an NHL playoffs game. And delayed surgery, delayed his healing, and taped up a torn ligament. Just imagine how painful that is to skate on. And played in the NHL playoffs, which is far more physical, where you're going to get hit, where people are going to target that leg or that knee. And he still played through. And you got people in the NBA playoffs we're talking about, not a regular season. Well, hold on, that aren't playing with sprained toes and bruised toes. Like, what is going on?
That's the difference, but let's not make everyone seem like that. Steph Curry's thumb is messed. Like,
no, I'm
practically broken.
Yeah.
And he's
playing, yeah.
Yeah, now he has a sprained hamstring. That's a different story. You know, you can't run. But he's probably going to come back too, because I believe in him. Yeah, he's playing, you know, so you got to give respect to him. He's playing. Michael Porter Jr., tough. Serious shoulder injuries.
Yeah, he's playing.
I think he's going to require surgery after. He's playing. He has not missing games. This guy's missed 4 games, Darius Garland. 3 or 4 games for a sprained toe. They're about to be eliminated. They lost the 2 games at home. Rest in the offseason, like Stephen A is saying. Also, John Moran, a bruised hip. Wasn't that his injury? He missed the last 2 games from a bruised hip because he fell. He played through an ankle injury but couldn't play through a bruised hip. Come on. And then you got NHL players like he said, just taping up their torn ACL, MCL, broken everything. You will break anything and they're playing. They're playing. I remember someone was playing with a broken ankle. Who was that?
Yeah, I forget who that was.
Someone was playing
with a broken jaw too. I'm forgetting his name now. He broke his jaw many times, remember?
Someone played Jeremy Roenick.
Jeremy Roenick, yeah, he was playing with a broken jaw. Dislocated jaw.
Is skating, it wasn't this playoffs, with a broken ankle. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
Everything is coming from your ankle, like you can't turn, and he's playing with a broken ankle. Come on, man. And in hockey, people are going to slash you there because they can hit your ankle. They can hit you with the stick on their knee. They can target it. You can't even target as easy in ball as you can in hockey.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Be like Steph Curry. Play through these injuries.
Be like Kobe Bryant. These players need to bring out the inner Bryant in them. May he rest in peace. The late, great Kobe Bryant played through any injury. Broken nose, he played through it. He dislocated his finger, went to the bench, popped it back in, came back and played. Tore his Achilles, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Still shot the free throw. Yeah. And then went off. Where are those type of players? You need those type of players. Now you got players not playing through any injury. Like, what's going on? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I still remember that Valanciunas didn't play through a bruised toe.
Yeah, that was just sad.
A bruised toe. Come on. I'm playing just for fun with a bruised ankle. He's getting paid millions and he's not playing. And playoffs. It's not a regular season. I understand if it's regular season. The bruised toe. And then bruised hips. There's 2 people this playoffs. I can't remember the other person that's not playing with a bruised hip. John Moran was one of them. And someone else was not playing with a bruised hip. I forgot who it was. It's crazy. It's crazy out there. But yeah. It's just a difference in the mentalities, as PK Subban likes to say, you know. The NFL, NHL players play through all sorts of injuries. NBA players too, some of them.
Yeah.
It's just some of them are not. And they're letting their teams down. They're letting the teams down, and they're doing it in the playoffs too.
Yeah.
You got to play through injuries in the playoffs. Like, you have to, in professional sports, you have to play hurt. That's why they pay you That's what they pay you 30, 40, 50, 60 million, whatever the NBA players are getting paid nowadays.
Yeah, and you're getting paid ridiculously more
So
than
you're
a hockey player.
expected to play through injuries. You're expected to play hurt. You know, the fans want to see you play. Your second best player, Darius Garland, not playing, leaving Donovan Mitchell out to do, he can't do it by himself. He scored 48 and still lost.
Yeah.
So let's see if he plays next game. If he doesn't play next game, they might as well trade him.
Yeah, in the NFL, they're playing with torn ligaments as well. I remember Michael Bennett or somebody was playing with a knee brace because he torn his ACL, I believe his was. This is, they play with arm braces because they're always injured. I get those, and those are contact sports where you're guaranteed to get hit, and the people are playing through injuries. You know, there's been so many quarterbacks that have played with broken fingers, broken thumbs, sprained thumbs, and they know they're going to get hit all the time, and they still play through it. You got to play. When it's the playoffs, you got to play. Regular season, I understand, don't play. Especially if it's not an important game, your team's already clinched the spot in the playoffs, you don't need to play. Obviously, don't play. But in the playoffs, you got to play. I don't know what's going on in the NBA. It's definitely gotten softer than it ever has been before. But there's still a lot of players that play through injuries. And shout out to them, because that's what you're getting paid millions of dollars for, to not let your team down in crucial moments by not playing with bruised toes and bruised hips. That's ridiculous. Come on now. Thank you for listening. That's been our episode.